Is that law a command, something that you must do? Is that something that is recommended? Or is just something that is permissible, but it is preferred not to do it?
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم القصاص في القتلى الحر بالحر والعبد بالعبد والأنثى بالأنثى فمن عفي له من أخيه شيء فاتباع بالمعروف وأداء إليه بإحسان ذلك تخفيف من ربكم ورحمة فمن اعتدى بعد ذلك فله عذاب أليم ولكم في القصاص حياة يا أولي الألباب لعلكم تتقون كتب عليكم إذا حضر أحدكم الموت إن ترك خيرا الوصية للوالدين والأقربين بالمعروف حقا على المتقين فمن بدله بعدما سمعه فإنما إثمه على الذين يبدلونه إن الله سميع عليم فمن خاف من موص جنفا أو إثما فأصلح بينهم فلا إثم عليه إن الله غفور رحيم.
Going beyond the surface, unmasking pain. In these set of verses, we see a rule about in Islam that many people will be uncomfortable with. And this is something that we'll take a general lesson from here, that many times in Islam you may see some rules, you may learn about some rules, some laws of Islam that may seem harsh, that people may be uncomfortable with. When you're trying to digest and understand those rules, here are some questions that will help you. Is that law a command, something that you must do? Is that something that is recommended? Or is just something that is permissible, but it is preferred not to do it? Okay? It is really important to have those things. And we'll take 2 examples here. Actually, we'll take 3 examples where you can apply these questions and that will help you understand the ruling of Islam better. So the one that's being talked about in these set of verses is the law of capital punishment, life for life. That's one. There are other laws like laws and regulations related to prisoners captured in war. We wouldn't call them slaves, they're really prisoners of war. What are the rulings and regulations around it? And then thirdly is the concept of polygyny in Islam. So look at these questions. Is it a must? Is it permissible? Is it recommended? Or is it permissible but recommended not to take advantage? For example, when it comes to prisoner of wars, yes, there are regulations, and yes, you have some advantage on them if they become a prisoner of war. However, what is recommended is to free them. So something to look into, that what is the details of that law. And then another angle of looking at it is this a normal situation? Is this what Islam is about? Or is this something that helps you take care of these corner cases? Like what to do when someone murders someone. That's not the norm. That's dealing with a situation that has happened. That Islam is not encouraging you to take life of each other. Rather, is creating a deterrent and a cost for doing that without a reason, without the law enforcement and so on and so forth. So when you look at these things, then it helps you appreciate. And if you're not able to appreciate just because you don't have that experience of life, you haven't seen different societies, you haven't seen different situations, then you're not in no position to judge one law of Islam which deals with some extreme scenarios and say, well, you know what, I'm not comfortable with it, so I don't like Islam. That would be foolish of you if you were to do that. So here we learn about the greater good behind the law of life for life and how it creates more peace and security in the society, while also giving the option of the family of the victim, the family of the one who is murdered, to forgive the one who has murdered. Hope this helps. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.